This is a good-looking shot. Superb shot.
Well, it's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. Well, how about this start? Birdie, birdie to open the round. Moving on to the third hole now. It's a par 4, 452 yards.
Big sweeping dogleg left, and the fairway actually goes in the opposite direction of the dogleg. Must hit a good tee shot for two. He's gone for a little extra.
Just amazing what they're able to do with that golf swing. Hit it so far at that size. Not overly big, but man, can really move it a long way. That was just a beautiful drive. And hit it solid and right in the middle. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Made par yesterday. This one for birdie. Will not be happy with that one. Getting set now over the putt. Workmanlike hole. He walks away with a par. Action is underway, and we'll take you out to hole number 4. Couple of red numbers already on the scorecard. Could not ask for a better start to the final round.
And in the thick of things, too. Playing well, swinging well. Iron shots are good. Plenty of opportunities out there. Just what you would give just to make a few more putts.
Beautiful rhythmic swing right there, and right down Peachtree. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
What a display shot making this has been, Frank.
That incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Bogey here yesterday. Chance to better that today. Good putt. Here we are at the par 5 fifth. It's 570 yards. Frank, this should be reachable for most players, don't you think?
Yeah, if you hit a good tee shot, especially with the draw, it will be. But the hardest part of this is judging that kick on the fairway that kicks the ball to the right. And it sort of turns at that awkward area at where the top of your tee shot range. That's where that dog leg goes. You know, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Just a bit offline.
Yeah, the hard work's coming up now, though. It's a long way away.
Pretty long putt right here. You'd be happy to get it to within 2-3 feet. Looks like he just misread that. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, trying for another one today. This can be a cruel game at times. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Just a couple of feet. Has it. Good putt right there. Frank, this is where you know that players like Bubba Watson, Dustin Johnson, Rory McIlroy are playing a different game than guys like me. They step up to this 250-yard par 3 and they might hit a 5-iron. It is a little downhill, but they might be with a middle iron where a lot of us would be with a driver.
Well, you see the advantage of that power on this very hole, not just because of the length they got to hit it, but the green they're heading into. This green slopes off in both directions, right and left, so you have to land that ball in the middle of the green. So yeah, it's a big advantage if you can go at this hole with like a 5-iron.
Settles in over the putt.
Had every chance of going in.
Putt for par. He needs one.
Well, really, Rich, right now it's just a case of running out of holes. Pars are fine.
Well, Frank, an eagle is in play here at the par 5 7th.
And a 6, and a 7, and an 8, or a 9, actually. This is a potential scorecard record, the 7th hole. Many a tee shot has found that creek on the right, trees, problems on the left. There's no question there's a reward for a good tee shot here. But then there's a decision on do you go for this par 5 and 2. It's not overly long, just over 530 yards. It is very tempting. That club must have melted after that one.
Looking to keep it going here, Frank.
Yeah, another example of things just working as they should.
Not enough on that one.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
Playing his third here at the par 5. We just saw a player in total control of what he's doing. Didn't miss a green in regulation all day long.
It's that sneaky distance. Oh, another one goes in.
Out of the short par 4-8 here at Quail Hollow, just 350 yards. Frank, players can lay it up and just hit a little baby wedge into the green, but why not go for it in one, try to make something happen?
I think both plans work well, Rich. This is one of those holes, the more you think about it, the more complicated it gets. You're going to lay it up, lay it up. If you're going to go for it, just aim at that tree and hit it down there. Just take your medicine.
They'll pay a little bit of a price for missing the fairway here because from that rough, you cannot control the spin on the golf ball. How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, it's amazing. It's a master class in short game.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it's going to hurt the cause.
Good effort and good par putt. Here we are at the 9th hole at Quail Hollow, 495-yard par 4. Frank, it is the longest par 4 on the golf course. Is it, in your estimation, the toughest?
I think the green stops it from being the toughest, Rich, because it does kick in from either side. But when you see holes like this, there's no surprise why the Rory McIlroys and the Ricky Fowlers have won around here. This is just a great driving par 4. Rich, that tee shot there has shortened up this hole considerably. It's made a tough par 4 into, well, we'll see, but it looks like a very birdieable hole now.
You hit it right where you want. Now he has a good chance to attack that whole location. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
This for another birdie on this hole on the week. touch of a locksmith out there, making everything.
Yeah, and the result, yet another birdie too. Totally in command.
Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back nine, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way.
Look at this. Look at all the power in that coil. In the fairway here at the 10th. Nice way to start off the back nine. Second shot coming up here at the par 5. Early part of his back nine and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Can't make it, Frank, if you don't hit it.
Hubert Green once said, 99% of putts left short don't go in. I don't know what happened to the other 1%, but...
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
Back here at the par 4 11th at Quail Hollow, set to tee off. What's the right game plan here, Frank?
Oh, there's two really. That left bunker off the tee, it's about 265 yards to get it on the fairway, or 308 yards, 310 yards run out there. I've seen players just try and carry the bunker, sort of set up a short iron, and I've seen players like Rory McIlroy just try and blast a driver with a hook on it. Both strategies have worked.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. And there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Beautiful approach shot there and a good chance to take advantage. Shouldn't be a problem here.
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Just a tap in to finish the hole.
And he makes it for par. Par 4 12th here at Quail Hollow, 456 yards. Frank, break it down for us.
Well, there's no fairway bunkers either side, so you feel like there's nothing to work the ball off, and consequently, it's very easy to sneak it in the rough on the left or the right. And then that makes that second shot so much more difficult going up the hill. This is one hole that you have to pick a line on. You really have to know you line off the tee. There's a nice big tree down there in the distance. That's the one you want to work it off.
Nice drive, right in the fairway, and a good swing on that one.
Frank, we always say about Quail Hollow, you have to play with a clear head. You have to be thinking your way around this golf course. So what's the right thought process on this second shot?
Keep the ball in the right section. You know, that front portion there, you can't afford to go long when the flag's there. Conversely, when the flag's in the back, you can't afford to be putting up and over that ridge. So you've got to be flying that ball all the way back there.
Birdie try again here today. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. And getting ready for the putt. That's the idea. Just knock it in. Out of the par 3 13th hole, Frank, this one 210 yards.
Very, very good par 3. This is actually a big green. It's 37 yards deep, but it actually plays small. There's a front right portion, there's a roll-off area in the middle, and there's a roll-off area in the back. So don't be deceived by the size of this green. You better be pitching that tee shot right bang in the middle.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Oh, I thought he had that.
Oh, now that is going to hurt.
It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round. Good putt.
Well, now we come to the really interesting 345-yard par 4 14th. Frank, I'm thinking that if you're leading, you're probably not going to try to drive this and take on the risk with the water on the left. But if you're behind, you have a chance to make up some ground.
Yeah, I have it written in my yard.
Frank, sadly, I've been there too often. In the water, you get down on yourself. What's the right way to approach this mentally?
Well, you've almost got to take a step backwards, Rich. This can add up so quickly. So give yourself a little pat on the back, say it's fine. I mean, you're human. You're allowed to hit bad shots. But the big thing now is to avoid 2 in a row.
So this will be the 3rd shot after taking the drop with the ball going in the water. Well, Frank, he'll drop at least 1 shot here. That was not his best effort.
No, poor is the easiest way to put that. He knows it.
Bad news is, Frank, that's a bogey, but the good news, still has the lead.
Can't afford another, though.
Now as we arrive at the par 5 15th hole here at Quail Hollow, 577 yards, Frank, I think a player has to be thinking about doing what Rory McIlroy did in 2010.
It's the last of the holes that you can really be aggressive on, Rich. He's gone for a little extra. Grab the fire extinguisher. Put out that ball is on fire. It's melting going through the air. Woo, that is long.
Excellent drive, Frank, right where you want to be. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. This one's looking good. Couldn't have done much better than that. An eagle is very possible.
Locked in on the read and the speed.
Just sensational golf, and he finishes it off with an eagle. This is the start of what some say is the toughest finishing stretch on the PGA Tour. It's known as the Green Mile. Frank, what makes it so challenging?
Well, this hole in particular, Rich, the dogleg right, it means it plays every inch of it's just over 500 yards. That bunker you can see down the right, 325 yards to carry that. If you can fly the ball that far, at least you can chew off 2/3 of this hole. That is well required here. Otherwise, it's a long second shot.
Beautiful rhythmic swing right there, and right down Peachtree. Second shot now to the daunting par 4 16th hole. Frank, this is all you want.
And if you want to take the safe route, then obviously that's down the right side. That's the quickest way to get to the putting surface, and also it's the flattest side. When they start sticking the flag on the left, though, be prepared to pay the price. Short, difficult chip. Long, the ball's going to bounce over the back.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Frank, this is all you want in a par 3, especially late in the round. You have to carry the water. You have to deal with the pressure. At 221 yards, this requires a player's very best.
On the process of elimination, don't go long, don't go left, don't go short, and right is marginal. It doesn't leave you with much.
Good, clean contact, a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up. So close.
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Well, that's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey. That's a bogey, but still in the lead.
We start to see shots in hand really valuable.
Now to the finishing hole here at Quail Hollow. Frank, what can we expect?
If there was a name for this hole, Rich, it should be called Narrows. The creek that meanders its way down the left side and actually divides that hole into really half the size of what a normal par 4 should be. That makes it hard. The bunker on the right is your bailout area. Just over 290 yards to get past that, and then the narrowest green that still sits up against the lake. This is just a brutal finish.
Final approach shot of the day here at 18. Frank, what's the key?
A nice high shot that just holds from that left side would be perfect. But it's so hard to get the ball all the way back because this second shot is played slightly uphill, nearly 3/4 of a club.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
This is to win the Wells Fargo Championship.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been.
Frank, year in, year out, the Wells Fargo Championship delivers the excitement and the great champions, and this year, well, didn't disappoint.
No, joining the list of the Ricky Fowlers, the Rory McIlroys, the JB Holmes, Sean O'Haire, Tiger Woods, Furyk, list goes on. These are the best players in the game. So adding your name to that list really is the hallmark of a very, very successful professional golfer.